Hello. Hi everyone. Welcome back. So, today we're gonna learn a new section of class 7, that is triangle and its properties. Okay. So, I hope you all are familiar with triangles. In smaller classes you have learned about triangles. Yes. What is a triangle? It's a three-sided polygon. Simply, it's a three-sided polygon. Or what's a polygon? We can say it as like a polygon is simple closed figure. Okay, so how many types of triangle do you know? Let's say different types of triangle. On basis of sides, we can say triangles can be divided as lateral triangle, isosceles triangles, and scalene triangles. What is an equilateral triangle? All its sides as well as its angles must be equal. The measurement of sides as well as angles must be equal. Okay, and what is isosceles triangle? In an isosceles triangle, any two sides will be equal, two angles will also be equal. Okay? Except the common angle between the equal sides or other angles must be equal. Okay? So two angles and two sides are equal, then it is called isosceles triangle. And the third one is scalene triangle. What is a scalene triangle? In a scalene triangle, no sides and no angles must be equal. That is, all the sides and all the angles must have different measurements. This was all about types of triangle on the basis of sides. Now, types of triangles on the basis of angles. First one is acute angle triangle. What is an acute angle? Yes, an acute angle is something which has angle less than 90 degree. Okay, all the three angles of the triangle must be less than 90 degree. And the second type is the most familiar one, that is right angle triangle. What is a right angle triangle? One angle must be 90 degree. Then what about the other two angles? Yes, the other sum of the other two angles will also be 90 degree. This is all about right angle triangle. Last one is obtuse angle triangle. What is an obtuse angle triangle? Obtuse angle triangle is something which has one angle that is greater than 90 degree. Obtuse angle triangle is that which has one angle greater than 90 degree, and the other two angles must be less than only. Okay, so this is different types of triangles. Now today we're gonna learn two terms on behalf of triangles. The first term that we're gonna learn is median. Okay, what is a median? So here we can see that a median is a line segment from vertex to the midpoint of the opposite side. If we draw a triangle like this and the base will be AB, then it is the line segment from midpoint. This will be the midpoint of AB from vertex to the midpoint. Okay, vertex C to the midpoint of AB. This short line segment is called median. Okay, and a median meets the centroids which divide each median in 2:1 ratio. Then what is centroid? Centroid is if we join a triangle has three sides, isn't in this figure AB, AC and BC. These are the main vertex of this triangle. Okay, and in this triangle for BC the midpoint is D, and for AC the midpoint is F, and for AB the midpoint is E. Okay, so if we join all the midpoints, all the medians, then all the medians will intersect at a point. That point is O. and this point is called the centroid of the point. Okay, centroid of the triangle. This point. And this centroid divides the median into 2:1 ratio. That is, the median is AD and this centroid O is at a position that AO is 2 parts and OD is 1 part. If we divide AD into 3 parts, AO will contain 2 parts and OD will contain 1 part. 2:1 ratio. Okay, this is all about median and centroid. Okay, clear? And it will be helping us to balance the points. That is, this median or the centroid balances the whole triangle. Okay. The second term we're going to learn is altitude. What is an altitude of a triangle? A perpendicular line segment from vertex to the line containing the opposite. That is, if we draw a triangle like this, the perpendicular, that is, it will make a 90-degree with the base AB. Okay. Or simply we can say one more thing. It is the shortest length from vertex to the opposite side. Because whenever we draw any line, like it will be much greater than OD. Let it be OP. So it will be much greater than OP. OP is the shortest line or the shortest distance from vertex to its opposite side. Okay. See, and if all the vertex comes together or all the altitudes comes together, then it will be called what? Orthocenter. The point where all the vertex, all the altitudes met is called orthocenter. Fine. So altitude, we can use altitude everywhere because 90-degree is one, making into a 90-degree for finding area and everything we use. So it is one of the important topic or important term in triangles. Fine. What's the difference between altitude and triangle? Altitude and median of a triangle? See here. Here we can see that median may or may, altitude may or may not be the middle part of it. Likewise, given here BD and DC have equal length, but in the below figure QS and SR don't have equal length. Or simply, I just want to ask you a question. Does median and altitude will be equal in any cases? Yes, it will be equal when we take equilateral triangle. What is equilateral triangle? We have learned earlier. Equilateral triangle is a triangle with all the sides are equal. If all the sides are equal, then when we draw the median, it will be the altitude also. In case of equilateral triangle, median and altitude will be equal. Okay. So that's all for today. So today we have learned about median, different types of triangles, median and altitude. So we will see you in next class with some more problems and questions related to this. Okay, bye. Take care.